Hello folks, it's Lucid and welcome back to another round with Lemuria. And yeah, it's turn 6 and we're about to hop into it. I'm a little bit under the weather today, and probably for the next couple recordings because I'm kind of catching up. I think I decided to record this before the game started, even though I said in the game that I probably wasn't going to. So people are going to be kind of put on camera when they're not expecting it. But it took me about 10 turns before I actually started going back and recording. So anyway, I think we're on turn 14 in the game right now. I'm getting us caught up. So this is turn 6. And we've got 3 expansions going out. See some militia. This is one of my weaker groups. And we've got this guy out in the front. I wonder if he's going to attract a banishment, or if it's... it's hard to tell. I don't know. They might have been going for this guy and missed. No, I think they're going for these guys with the banishment. So, but anyway, you can see this guy's just tough as balls. Is he routing? The fuck? What a bitch. What a bitch. Oh, man. What a little bitch. Oh, well. How many of them retreated? It's not a huge deal. 11 made it back? So it's not, we only lost one guy in the retreat. It's not actually a big deal. I mean, it's going to slow us down, but we should have had that. Now, running into a priest there was kind of the worst thing that could happen. We were kind of hoping there'd be no priest. Okay, now here what we've got is, we knew this is heavy cav, and I didn't... These guys are not on fire, they're on attack. And that's because I do want these guys to be heavily involved in soaking up the brunt, but I don't want them to sit here too long versus heavy cav. And I've got 2 guys on bodyguard who are going to help with lance charges. 2 of these guys can probably absorb lance charges from like 8 of these guys, and then 2 of these guys, like, they're going to be fine. Holy shit, they got walloped. Let's go back and watch that again. I hit fast forward through it. Okay, so that was unfortunate. The bodyguard guys fell behind just as the heavy cav were coming in. And then each of these guys just got lit up. And then he got a chest wound. But now they're fine. Okay, now once we have these guys built in here, my commanders are going to be totally okay. And we've got a route now on these guys, so that's it for the heavy cav. And then everybody else is going to route now too. Woo! Sorry guys, got the sneezes. All that silence there was me like winding up for a big sneeze, and I just delivered. Woo! Okay, so the final total for that, we lost 4, which, see, 10 heavy cav or 11 heavy cav is actually a fair amount. This will mess up a lot of early expansion. I mean, it's something you have to be kind of prepared for. And it could be more. It could be like 15, 20. But a lot of times when you see a heavy cav province, the number of heavy cav in that province isn't usually overwhelming. So 11, which is what we had there, is actually a pretty good amount of heavy cav. And then here, I think these guys are on fire. Yeah. Because this is an easy province, and you can see, like, I doubt these guys are barely going to get hurt at all. Even though we want them to be surrounded up here, because that means they're not going to be killing my ghosts. Look at this guy's morale. 4, yeah. The fear aura just going to town up here. So maybe, I hope by this point you're understanding some of the trade-offs in expansion between like risk with your centurions and then greed with, like, on one hand you don't want your centurions to die, on the other hand you want them to take a lot of the load so that your ghosts don't die. So figuring out how to balance it, when to balance it, yeah, it's important. We got some events. We got province income +3. I think this will persist even after the population's all dead, so that's good. Fertility festival. Okay, sure. Promise you that land's not going to be fertile very long. Now here we got unrest and misfortune, which kind of sucks because that means this high-income province is going to be kind of fucked for income. Now this honestly, it's a high enough income province. It may pay itself off to do 10 PD here. The other thing I'll say, this party that failed, this is really, the reason it failed is primarily, I mean, we got some stupid morale check, but if that first commander didn't die here, or here, wherever it was, I think it was this province where he died, and then we expanded here, and then we came here. If he didn't die here, this expansion would have worked too. So we're having kind of a cascading series of events here. Now, the problem that we have run into now is this is going to be a contested area, and I don't know how fast Agartha is expanding, but if they expand quickly, we're more likely, because this failed, we're more likely to bump here or here. And while we could get more in Agartha's space, I want to definitely leave him his cap circle, and then a few things outside of his cap circle. But I would like to get these. I would like to get these. So we're going to head up this way. We're going to head up this way. Now, the other thing that is interesting is, so we have Pythium here, and I have talked with Pythium, and he has told me that he is okay with a long-term peace, which I found surprising, because that is not my position on Lemuria. But he has said that basically he doesn't think there's a huge reward to attacking Lemuria. And he thinks Lemuria will fall off super hard once Banishment Communions come out, which is pretty fucking soon. So anyway, he obviously gets Therogs, and they can do Cleansing Water Communions, they can do Banishment Communions. There's a lot of nasty type of shit they can do. Let's take a look at Cleansing Water, by the way, real quickly. Range 30... 5 armor negating damage, no MR check. Ooh, 4 area of effect. Armor negating. Yeah, you can't dodge this. It just, if it gets cast, you're gonna get nailed by it. So, like you can't thug your. I can't think of any way. So like this would be something that's also good against thugs. Because if we get hit, we get hit. I think that's it. The other thing I'm wondering, I wonder if Air Shield protects. But I mean, whatever. Point being, he's saying, look, I don't see them as really that big of a threat if I have counters. So I'm actually okay having a long-term peace. And I was like, okay, sweet. Now that said, I would actually be okay at rushing him before he has critical mass of Therogs. So anyway, there's that. But that said, I think what I'm going to do, I want to get peace with some of my neighbors. The worst case for me is everybody attacks me all at the beginning, before I have Rigor Mortis. I think the earliest timing I'm going to have on Rigor Mortis is like turn 35. And I think that's pretty optimistic. So I need to make it strong till turn 35. Once Rigor Mortis comes out, that's going to mean a few things. It's going to mean, one, is that I have the RP now to go get other stuff too. Also will mean I have Foul Vapors, but yeah. So it's going to mean I have some research economy, but it's also going to mean if I throw enough ghosts at almost any problem, I'll be able to kill it. Especially if I combo it with Grip of Winter. So anyway, what we're doing here is we're going to continue expanding. We've got another expansion party out coming, so we're now 4 a turn. We're going to hit this province, we're going to hit this province, we're going to hit this province. We're going to hit this one again. Same guys. Here should be easy, so we're on fire closest. This one, Heavy Cav and Crossbowmen, I think we're on attack. Yeah, we're going to be on attack again. Because that's a hard province. And I think that is about it. So let's go ahead and go to the next turn, turn 7. And here we go. Get wrecked. Now, unfortunately, they have a priest here, and you can see the priest is going to exact a bit of a toll on my ghosts. So we probably lost 4 guys. Oh no, we only lost 1. Okay. Wasn't so bad. I thought we lost more. And we're still making Centurions. I didn't really show you that last turn, but we'll see it. You can see in the messages. Okay. Don't think we lost anything. And then here, we've got a priest again. But he's going to try to banish those Centurions, and the Centurions are very difficult to banish. And they've got a lot of HP, so if they get hit once or twice, it's not a big deal. And then they've routed. So, very low attrition, even though there's a Sorry guys, I was like deadly sick yesterday. But I wanted to go ahead and get caught up in recording, so... and I'm at home sick, so what else am I going to do? And then Home Slice coming in strong. This is our first expansion party that lost the commander. And now this priest is going to fucking town. He's just in hog heaven banishing these ghosts. Manages to run away too, that fucker. Where did he kill? What? I lost 2? It looks like I lost a lot more than that. Damn. We got an unexpected event. Unrest again. Shit. And then we got the Cursed Consul. So this is one of the unique heroes. And he's kind of interesting. He has Gold Touch, which turns things to gold. I don't actually know. Let's see what it says here. Scasarius was a... Scasius was a consul, a great senator who was also in charge of leading the armies of Scaleria. Scasius was known for his thirst for gold, and he was notorious for using any means necessary to acquire more wealth. He dealt in blood slaves and ruined many families through dubious property deals. He also lusted for fame and was envious of his rival consul Pompey and his military success. Seeking fame, Scasius led an ill-fated campaign against Pangaea and got his army slaughtered in a forest ambush. Scasius tried to flee, but his mercenaries were furious at his cowardice and captured him. They filled his throat with molten gold to mock him, and sent his decapitated head to Scaleria, where it was used as a prop in plays mocking Scasius. The cursed consul's soul has broken the cycle of death and rebirth, and he has appeared as an apparition of greed and hatred. Gold coins constantly drip from his mouth, and any living creature that he touches is turned to gold. I need to actually test this in a game. Let's actually test this, because we just got him. I'm going to use him right now for making apparitions, and like I told you, I'm on turn 14, but I want to see how he works. So, I'm going to pause it right now. We'll get him in a test game. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see how this works. I've got a test game. I've got Scasius here. It's got my same bless. And, yeah, we've got a bunch of archers who are going to charge into melee. I've got 81 gold. We have an income of 42 a turn. One of the things I want to see is if it somehow gives us money. That would be crazy. It looks like an area of effect Soul Slay, which obviously would be pretty sick. And he's also got decent protection, which I don't think I realized, but... and he's immortal, too, so... And pretty baller stats. He actually is pretty legit. So we'll go ahead and... we've got a big group of idiots charging in. We'll see how they do. He's only got like 5 HP, though. But I guess with that life drain, he gets himself up to a respectable amount of HP. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. I guess if it gave gold and was an area of effect Soul Slay, that might be too much. Jesus. Up to 17 HP? That's a lot, damn. He's got 2 slots. I think what I would want to give him, if I gave him items, something that increased HP. He's size 1. He's getting harassed down. You know, honestly, I'm not sure. We'll test that because I'm in a test environment. It's really easy for me to see what we can do on him. Let me pull him back. We'll just. I kind of want to try. We'll try this. I'm going to try giving him an arm. Though that's not really practical. But anyway, we'll do it just to see if we can. I don't know if they'll. Sometimes you give him a weapon and the life drain attack goes away, and sometimes it doesn't. Arm. And then we'll give you the Coral Sword. That's a pretty decent way to boost HP. And I don't think we can give you the Demon Bane. We'll find out. Okay. Copper Arm. So now he's got this. We can't do the Demon Bane, though. We can do the Coral Sword. Max HP is now 13. Okay, but it gets rid of both of his attacks, so that's a horrible idea. But we could give him a shield, and it gets rid of one of the attacks, so shield is also a bad idea. So, yeah. Don't do this. That's why you want to test this in a test environment, because the copper arms for... It's permanent. But that is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, what we didn't see... Shit, you know, I didn't see how much income we got. Let's go back and test it again. Didn't really need anything. We'll give him a hat. I wonder if that makes him particularly hard to hit in the head. Like, he only kind of has a head. I don't know if he has a body. It's possible, the way the mechanics work in Dominions, I think, that all checks will go to his head if he doesn't have a body. In which case, having a hat makes him actually pretty good. He doesn't have any, no armor naturally, even though you see him with a hat. So let's see. We're at 7809. Colados here. God, these guys don't have any leadership. Are you serious? Isn't nobody here with leadership? I don't want Incolados to kill him. Don't really want the bull to trample him. Okay, wait. Hang tight, guys. We're gonna need a commander for you. So, okay, we're at treasuries 7850. And then we're gonna send these idiots in. I want to see if these guys get converted to gold. So if our income was 7850, then it would basically be like 30 higher now, or wait, no, 40 higher. Yeah, okay, so he did not actually convert them to gold, which is what I want to test. We'll go ahead and go back to the game. But I think he's actually a pretty competent thug. I don't know how hard he is to kill if I give him a helmet. We could stress test that a little. Okay, we're going to continue. We're going to stress test that. Because if I get rushed, it would be pretty important that I can survive a rush, and having one more thug that's going to basically delete one tile every turn, pretty useful. So what I'm going to do here is let's see how we do against masked Mufalon. And we're going to clear out stuff with Incolados. He doesn't really need any help, I don't think. Did he die? Incolados, you bitch. Okay. Do we have a commander here? Do I need to get? Let's get another one. Okay, we're going to need a fair bit more, so we're just going to intern real quick. And then here, let's go ahead and get... you with the shit ton of... If he can survive a heavy Mouflon charge, then he's going to be pretty tough. Looks like he died. Because these guys have a heavy charge. We can look at the battle log here to see if he does get hit in the body. Oh yeah, he did get hit in the body. Got hit in the body with the lance. Okay. So... we can protect his head, but we can't protect his body. It's basically the... But he's immortal, so he'll pop back. So I think he is a tool we should probably use. Well, actually, we're going to test one more thing, because I just want to see how he's going to do against the bull. Well, we got that fucking arm off of him, too. So, what kit would we put on him that's super cheap? None of that's really going to matter. None of this is really going to matter that much. A stone bird wouldn't be horrible. That is something we can afford. Okay, he's going to be back up because, of course, he's immortal. I'll give you a stone bird. For your hat, we'll put these things on you, just to give you some kind of hat. Okay, and then you run out here and then do your thing. I have a good feeling he's going to get fucking wrecked. But you never know. If he just passes, if he gets one successful check here. Oh man, he's kind of being a boss. Holy shit. Guys, that is pretty fucking legit. I mean, that is legit as fuck. Holy shit. Okay, see, some of you were probably like, man, it's boring watching Lucid do shit in a test game. Well, haters now, okay? Look, you just... That was, you know, a scary fucking awake, regenerating, tempered-fleshed, earth-powered white bull pretender god in friendly dominion. Got fucking wrecked. He got so wrecked. He got wrecked. Anyway, we were on turn 7. So, and why we had that guy in that test game. I made it for a little bit farther in the future, but it's because we have noticed somebody next to us, and it is Loud Stomping Noises, a great white bull. The greatest of all the white bulls. So, it does beg the question what Phalegra, who's my neighbor over here, is doing with a expander. Phalegra is interesting as a nation because they're slow out of the gate if you don't get an expander. They don't really have great low resource expansion options. I'm sure you can do it. I think I've tried to do it before, and I think I did kind of okay. But you're going to be small. Having an expander for late age Phalegra, I think, is very acceptable. Now the thing is, what expander do you get? Well, the Great White Bull is Earth Nature. Phalegra doesn't get Nature, but they like it, so it's good to get the Nature path. The Earth path they kind of already get, though. So, we'll see. I don't know if he went for any kind of bless or what's going on there, but he got these guys, and he is, you know, it looks like he went kind of this way. It's turn 7, so he's, you know, probably got a good bit of territory carved out. And the important thing about an expander, if you're a slow to expand nation, is they'll get that cap circle, part of the cap circle, cleared faster, so you get more resources coming in, which means, of course, you can get your actual main army out faster than if you just went pure scales often. So anyway, we are going to kind of leave them be. These guys Now, there's a chance he just bum rushes me and attacks me, and I didn't know this at the time, but if he did, I probably would have tested it. This guy could apparently just fucking kill him. So anyway, these idiots are going to move down here. This is a pretty large army, 60, but they shouldn't have any trouble. Here we're going to go ahead and move into the Zots. We can see Agartha is right here, but I don't see an army. What I expect is that his army is right here. So there's a chance that that army comes and attacks either one of these provinces. Now, when we attack the Zots, we're going to do hold and attack closest with everybody clustered around my commander. Very hard for bats to kill my commander, period, but the only way they probably could kill him is if he was isolated. And we don't want that to happen. So the bats aren't going to do terribly well against the ghosts either. So this will kind of crush them. Not worried about that. We're going to ignore this one, our 11 income province next to our cap, while we take this. And then over here, yeah. So that's basically it. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn. Ooh. Turn 8. Okay, actually, I think we're going to call it for this episode. I'll do turn 8 and the next one. I just realized we're at 25 minutes. So thanks, everyone. Take care. I will see you next time.